Alright, so the date is currently 10/10/2019. It is 9:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am here with Mr. Matt Bren. Mr. Bren, do you consent, for the record, do you consent to being recorded? Alright. So, Mr. Bren, currently we are here to ask you a few questions about a few individuals you may know. Particularly an individual by the name of Robert O. Flanko. Have you ever met that man before in your life, or do you know him or anything of him? Yes, you have. Can you tell us anything particular about him? Anything that he may have been involved into, such as illegal proceedings or anything such as that? Are you willing to do that? All right. For him, we'll move on to the second person for real quick. Do you know a man named Alduin Durnavir? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I apologize if my pronunciation is bad. You know the name, but little about him. All right. Is there anything you can tell us about his possible legal abnormalities? Has he ever done anything illegal that you know of? Has he ever gone into any trouble? Any possible gangs he might lead? Anything such as that? Alright, that's fine, sir. So, Mr. O'Flanko, you said you do know stuff about him, and you said you are willing to tell us, things that might help us apprehend him and charge him, correct, sir? Alright, is there any, DOJ officers, any government officials, anything like that? Any gangs, anything particular that he's ever been involved in that you know? Pretty much anything that you think would be fairly incriminating about him, is what I would like to know. Alright, so, do you know what the name of that gang is? And do you know exactly what he's been growing, things like that? Do you know, of where these locations are? Hans von Trapp. Okay, is there anything you could, tell us about Mr. Trapp? Or do you know very little about him? Alright. So back to Mr. O'Flanko. You said that he used to grow out of a furniture store berries. Do you know anything, any other places that he may have been growing? Anything such as like that? Or do you know any particular other individuals that he is associated with that he has possibly been committing crimes with, growing, killing, anything like that. Matt, can I grab one of those MREs off you when you're done typing? I'm on 26. Thanks, bro. Alright, so, can I have any names, particular names of those whom, have been, involved in any of his activities? The Afras, okay, I've heard that before. All right, so can you tell me what your relation was in the past of with Mr. Oflanko? Once again, nothing is going to incriminate you, anything like that. I will not be adding any more charges to your current charges right now. And when you were growing blueberries with him, were you growing in that previous furniture store with Mr. Trap that you mentioned before? Were you ever affiliated with the gang he was in by any chance? All right. So, do you have any possible proof of any of this that you have said? If I were to hand you a phone and you could go into maybe your cloud or anything such that, you might. All right. So, at this moment I'm going to be handing you my phone. I would like you to sign into your Gmail or iCloud or whatever you use. So anything like that. And if you can find any pictures or any incriminating evidence, rock hard evidence besides what you're telling me right now, that would be great.
You need to get to Alright, I'm back. Matt, you there? Are you talking to him right now? Or is he AFK?
Could you send that to me, please? Hold on 1 second. I might need to push this back.
Really?
Do you like that song?
Really?
You like it? It's Hebrew.
Stop it.
It's Hebrew.
Sorry, Matt. Whoever's playing the music, stop playing the music or you're gonna get banned. I'm sorry, Matt. I was talking.
Why don't you like? Are you
so
an
where did we leave
anti-Semite?
off, man?
Do you hate Jewish people?
Can you guys be quiet? I'm dealing with
I
something.
think you do. I think you do hate Jewish people.
Hold on, stay here. 1 second.
Because only a Nazi would not like Todah by Reverend or Pastor or whatever the fuck Benny Friedman.
Who's talking right now?
That would
Your
be
mother.
Josiah Kibowitz.
I am a federal judge. You cannot hold me in here.
Nobody cares. You're getting muted in game. Do me a favor and mute Josiah so I can hear.
Don't make me
Jeez.
come back here for you playing music or being loud again.
Shut up, James.
What happened?
All right, go ahead. So, what were we talking about previously? I think we left off on you sending me any evidence you possibly had. You had my phone.
Now, or do you want to put your pants back on?
I'll get let out now.
Okay, we'll put your clothes back on. Yeah, 25 more minutes.
What?
Yep.
Alright, first of all, that one
No,
picture's
the one
old.
dude said
Alright, chill out on that. That was like 3 billion
Yeah,
wipes
now
ago,
it's
buddy.
No, he dropped it down to an hour. I served like 20 minutes earlier.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So, the first picture you sent, that was of the farm and the furniture factory, correct, sir?
Oh.
And can you confirm that all of this, can you confirm if he is still growing in said factory, or not factory, a store? You cannot? Alright. Do you know of anything that he's done as of late? Mr. Flanko, we're still talking about.
No. Properties, areas, weapons areas, drugs. And on Josiah, if you have any others. I would gladly take that.
The Yakuza bribed him like 2 weeks ago.
Do you have any proof of that?
Good. No more ear raping.
Dude.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
it was. Henry bribed you.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, well, so you, can you confirm that all of this is the truth, nothing but the truth, and that you are basically, incriminating him? Alright. So we're gonna adjourn
Can we go
this.
to a
Thank you
private
for all
area,
your
Falcon?
time, Mr. Bren. You have been extremely helpful.
Oh, I'm getting more
Currently
money
it is
than-
10:01
Henry,
at
Josiah.
10/10/2019.
I